Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of November. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're doing really well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Sagittarius sign. We'll take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I will also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. We have the Five of Wands, and we have the Magician, Major Arcana. So the Wheel of Fortune is, it's a symbol of the wheel of life, the cycle of life, and how our lives are made up of so many different events, so many people coming in and out of our lives, so many twists and turns that make up a long life. And so here's this wheel, and the wheel is always turning, just like the seasons turn, cycles begin, cycles end, and whatever it is, the universe is still working that wheel, still turning. Everything is in motion. Everything is always moving by grand design of the universe, divine source, God, from above. So how this relates to us is that, yes, things, seems to be that we're on top of the world right now where everything is running smoothly. And then there can be a slight shift and your perspective changes, the event changes, how you feel may change, the fortune or the routine that you're in may change as well. Sometimes it changes for the better, sometimes it changes for the worse, and you got to roll with it. You have to try to maintain your balance on this wheel. You have to be able to adapt and be flexible and to think about what's really going on. And sometimes the wheel changes quickly and you're not prepared, or you would never imagine that something could happen to you like that. And unfortunately, some things do. And it's a matter of how you respond, of how you react. That's important. Which is, it may be unsettling, but ultimately, you find a way to deal with maybe the situations that are not ideal. In the same vein, when we have good fortune that just out of the blue comes our way, it's nice to appreciate that and to respond and be mindful that, I'm in a good place. This is a good stroke of luck. The gods are looking favorably on me, but there's an understanding of the wheel of life, which is it's always turning. Things are always changing, and you have to be ready for the change. On Thursday, you may feel that things are picking up, or the pace of your day is picking up. So with the wheel here, we have the Five of Wands. Some may say healthy competition. Others may say conflict and arguments, or people's ego, getting in the way of forward momentum, of being unable to work together, unable to agree, unable to listen, follow directions perhaps, but there's, it looks like it's at a standstill because there's no cohesion here. This is discord. So how do we deal with these situations? And we face them all the time. There's always going to be someone who doesn't want to follow maybe what the project manager's telling you to do, or, children don't want to listen to parents, and they're kind of, everyone's at odds. And so you really have to communicate clearly. You have to maybe piece things out on, listen, this is how we need to get out of this. We're not accomplishing anything. So, it's a daily annoyance. It's the petty annoyances of life, which is, we get into it with friends, family, loved ones, the office. Try to work through this, try to figure out a way to get people back to working together instead of working maybe against each other. So then we have the lovely Magician, one of the most wonderful cards. Because why? Because it's so great to be able to say, I have all the tools, I have the talents, I have the skills, I have the desires and the passions, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to create the life that I want. Because the Magician is standing here and he's thinking this and holding his wand up. The spark and the energy again from the universe coming to you, which is follow your passions, take advantage of what you know and what you can do. Have faith in yourself and take the steps, because if you're just sitting around dreaming about it, it's going to be hard to make the dream into a reality without the sweat equity behind it. So take your inspiration, take the tools that you need in order to make it happen, and begin to manifest, begin to create, begin to make the magic within your life. You know, you throw in all of the little things into your top hat, and then voila, out comes a beautiful dove. Whatever it may be, you're in charge, and you hold the magic within your hand, the blending of all of these elements and the faith within yourself in order to be creative, inspired, to express yourself, to build new enterprises, to travel, to see, whatever it may be that speaks to your passions. Don't let them sit quietly. I was just reading an article about someone was saying that there's never enough time to follow your passions when you work a full-time job. And you have to create the open time around your full-time job if you truly are passionate. For example, if you want to write the great novel. There are plenty of people who have worked full-time jobs, but who would get up 2 hours before work to quietly write and to type. So being the Magician means maybe having to spin things around to make it work for you in order to bring out the passions and the excitement and the enthusiasms that you want to bring into your life. So very interesting for Thursday. Let's take a look at the numbers. We have 10, 15, and 1 is 16. 16 reduces to 7, and 7 is about gaining knowledge. It's about reflection, discovery, using your mind, perhaps accessing wisdom. And then finally, I'm going to choose an oracle card, and we will get an affirmation for the day. Muse. So very interesting. Here's the Muse. Again, represents your inspiration, the way that you express yourself. And here's the portal, the pathway in the portal. And to me, that's like the portal to your desires, your passions, and, bringing them out away from this closed door, opening that door and bringing them out into your life. So friends, I hope that you found something helpful here with this reading today. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I thank you for your time. I hope you have a super day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.